Hello, everybody. Um, it's been an incredible 24 hours, planetary wise, energetically wise. Yesterday, we had a very powerful full moon in Cancer with the Sun conjuncting Pluto at Capricorn. And now the Sun has crossed over Pluto in Capricorn, entering 28 degrees of Capricorn. Venus and Mercury are still retrograde, and today two major shifts have happened, and that is Uranus is now stationed direct after being retrograde for the last several months, and the nodes has shifted. Now the North Node is in Taurus and the South Node is in Scorpio, where for the last 18 months, the North Node has been in Gemini, South Node has been in Sagittarius. So a lot has just suddenly shift energetically, and it may take a little bit to get a full sense of where the trajectory of things have shifted. With the nodes being in Gemini and Sagittarius the last 18 months, we have come into transformations of shifting and restructuring our belief systems about ourselves, and hopefully moving more in alignment of our true authentic individuality and expression. So we have moved out of a lot of old energies, a lot of old belief systems about ourselves, and now we are moving into a new energy with this retrograding planets in Capricorn, and this full moon that has happened. It's all setting us up to align our mind and heart coherence to start taking better action towards physically manifesting the lives that we want to live, the experiences we wish to have. These are very powerful transits right now, and it is the beginning of a new cycle. Jupiter is still in Pisces. I think Jupiter is now 4 or 5 degrees in Pisces. So as we're getting ready to close off this Capricorn season, go into Aquarius season and Pisces season, by the time spring is coming, we are going to be stepping into action of a whole new magical world, okay? So we want to, if we're thinking about how metaverse is now launched and virtual reality is happening and all that, okay, that is happening for us without needing the technology. We are now in a whole new quantum metaverse experience where there is no veil and there are fairies flying around, there are ghosts flickering your lights, and we are having crazy dream walking experiences where non-physical energies are literally forming into the physical before our very eyes, and we are becoming more in understanding and more in awareness of our own unique abilities and private wisdom that we've gained from our own unique experiences, and how to use that wisdom, how to use your own unique private knowledge into co-creating with the world and manifesting your wildest dreams and all that jazz. So few things to stay cautious and aware of is that, we are going through a mini age of deception with Neptune transiting through Pisces, and now Neptune is at 21 degrees Pisces. So since 2012, Neptune has been in Pisces, which means through this mini age of deception, it's not all bad. A lot of it is for us to really lose ourselves and go through certain scenarios and situations and gameplay scenarios where we lose ourselves, and we have to remember a key truth about ourselves in the humiliation and the destruction and the illuminating of what is false within your psychological subconscious behaviors and patterns and programmings. So becoming more true and honest with yourselves, and then that's also part of the purifying process of who you are. So for a lot of us, especially those of us born in 1990 that have the Pluto Chiron conjunction alignment, that is not an easy thing to have, and can kind of suck for some of us. I have that, and a lot of folks have that more intensely than I do, such as if you're a Cancer sun and a Cancer moon conjunct that Pluto Chiron conjunction as well. It could make us very vulnerable to just being in this like Nirvana frequency, like the band Nirvana, where it's just like low, grungy, depression, sad, kind of a stuck mentality. But really, it is a potential for immense healing power in a way that no other generation or people born without that particular alignment has. So this is a very important time of activating and stepping more into the beginning process of realizing what you're here to do. Everything in life up until this point has just been levels and tests and games and stories and side quests just to realize everything that I have just said in this short 6 minutes. So the moon is now in Leo. Oh gosh, there's just so much. With the Uranus now stationing direct after being retrograde for the last several months and the nodes shifting, many of us can suddenly be having a shift in ourselves, and where everything that you have going for yourself right now, or what you thought you wanted and planned, can suddenly do a 180 on you. So if you have invested into something, if you had made a commitment, believing or thinking that you wanted this and you were going that way, and in that time, the exchange of energy of what you have been focusing on since Uranus has been retrograde, with it now being direct and the nodes shifting all in Taurus, don't be surprised if you experience a tower moment and what you have been putting energy into the last couple months suddenly just destructs or falls apart. There was a necessary value in rekindling something within you and aligning yourself with something that you needed that time to invest into all of that, for it to later crumble, because afterwards there is a new restructuring within your habits, within your bones, within your belief within yourself, and that's all you needed all along. It's like it's like training. So just go with the flow and try not to resist so much of what is meant to change for you. But the most important thing is to really know yourself, because also at the same time, a lot of these energies could just be creating a lot of swirling in your mind and in your heart that could try to be pulling you in different directions, different timelines. And yes, that can also be a test as well, to show to yourself how much mind and heart coherence have you really integrated, and how much do you really know yourself, and can you be fixed in that knowing, because this Taurus energy is a fixed energy, which means it's stubborn, it's an immovable object. So let's see what you got. Okay, let's see what we all got here. All right, I love you guys very much, and I hope this message made sense to you all. Again, I am an astrologer. I have been reading and studying and listening and following charts and the stars and other healers and readers for about 15 years now, and I have gone through my own fucking crazy life experiences out here. So there is much value and much wisdom that comes from this individual when we sit together and look at some charts. So if you care to know more how these transits that I named off are affecting you directly in your natal chart, hit me up. We'll work out an exchange, we'll work out a deal, and let's get the ball rolling for you, because I really believe and feel that everyone should know what their rising sign is, what their moon sign is, what their sun sign is, and where their house placements are, so that way you know, okay, so I'm experiencing this Uranus and Taurus transit in my 7th house. Do I have any planets in Taurus or in my 7th house? This is really important to learn and understand, so you can take the full advantage of what's cosmically available for us right now. I love you guys all so much. You are an alchemist as well as I am, and let's just continue to blossom and unfold into the greatest story of ourselves.